Oh yeah, it's a ghost town here. Nobody's talking. I will introduce them properly. As soon as I start recording, you say that.
Penny flicking.
What?
I start to sail along these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us.
Well, I spent all day cleaning today, and all I gotta say is, holy crap, I feel worn out, but good. Feels good to finally have everything a little more organized. But, yeah, I've just kind of been trying to figure out what I'm doing next. How I'm going about actually organizing, because I've got boxes of stuff, I've got stuff that hasn't been unpacked since I moved in, I've got laundry, I've got this, that, and the other, still got a lot to do, but I did a lot today. Yay. Alright, I'm only saying this once, because, I kind of figure I do need to say it, but it only deserves to be said one time. So, I had somebody on my Discord channel tell me, oh yeah, nobody's talking on here, yet there's not a lot of people on the Discord channel, but there's still enough to hold a conversation. Somebody goes onto my Discord, right? Says, oh yeah, it's a ghost town here, nobody's talking. So that would mean talk? If nobody's talking, start a conversation. But yeah, I've had a steady flow of, even though I think the videos have gotten better, I've had a steady flow of people unsubscribing from my vlogging channel. And I'm only saying this now to repeat what I said before, which is, at this point, I am making these videos for documentation of what's going on. If you want to subscribe, you're welcome to subscribe. But I am not keeping you here. I'm willing to change and start changing how I make the videos, how I record, how I edit, what I add, what I take out. But ultimately, these videos are for me, for my documentation. So, if you choose to say, great. If you choose to leave, hey, what can I do, right? It's not like I was forcing you to subscribe anyways, so. If you want to leave, you want to leave. If you want to stay, great. So, I'm just being me. Holy cow. I know I've said this before, but the last couple weeks have just been super busy. I wound up a couple weeks ago, by the time this video gets released, I wound up not getting a lot of footage. And I wound up releasing an older video that I had previously recorded. Since then, I have been attempting to play catch up with all of this, basically just trying to get all of my footage built up, and basically I'm trying to get enough footage to be able to release a regular video, plus still have extra footage. On that note though, I do plan on getting basically everything, but basically I'm trying to get everything all squared away, and I do plan on getting everything squared away with everything that's going on, bringing new people in. I've already brought somebody in who's a friend of mine. I will introduce them properly, either in this video or the next video, depending on, whether I've introduced them properly in last video, this video, next video. I don't know when this footage is getting used. So, one of these videos, either last week, this week, or next week, depending on when this should be their introduction. On that note, I don't think I mentioned, but last week I wound up having a doctor's appointment. When I moved in, I was at my heaviest that I've been, about 240 pounds of awesomeness. I look like Santa. I may still look like Santa, but I'm down from 240 pounds down to 205. And because of that, I'm now standing up straighter. I went from 5'4.5" to 5'6". Yay. On that note, I've got a lot going on tomorrow as I'm recording this. Inspections going on. Random inspections that may or may not involve me. Therapy again tomorrow as I'm recording this. Possibly movie night, possibly some sort of optional meeting. It's called a floor meeting, where all the units on my floor are going into a part of the building to meet up with case managers and give voice concerns, basically. Speaking of meeting up, I do also have got to find the paperwork that I need faxed over somewhere. That is medication. But I do also have to meet up with somebody else in my apartment, have them fill out a little bit of paperwork, fax that off somewhere, and Bob's your uncle. But yeah, I might also be meeting up with a friend of mine tomorrow. So, I don't know, I've been running around for the last few weeks, cleaning up my apartment, taking time off. I've spent time with friends, I've spent this, that, and the other. So, yay, I'm just ready to have a day off at some point, which I took most of today off. Did a little cleaning. I've been up since like 7 o'clock, which is early for me. Recently, I've just been so out of it. I've been waking up at about 11 o'clock, maybe noonish, and just, yeah. I have now been waking up early the past few days. On that note, I do want to say I've got social media that I've been on. It's linked down below. I'll post pictures on Instagram whenever I can. Those will get logged, wherever I can post them. Like, Instagram will be the main thing, but then if I can share them to Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, they'll post there as well. Otherwise, I have been updating my Twitter as often as I feel comfortable posting. Usually it's just replies to other people. Otherwise, I have been on Discord, which I am going to check, actually. Why the hell did I post, I posted a vlog from somebody else in a music channel on my Discord. Don't know why. Anyway, but I have been on Discord, so yay. As soon as I start recording, you say that.
You can edit it later.
I can edit it out. They'll have to guess what I'm saying. Or what you said, I guess.
It's all video, no sound.
No, I was going to edit out what you just said at the beginning of the clip, so they're going to have to guess what you said.
Okay. Yeah.
I like math.
Math is...
Especially the really confusing math. The more confusing, the better.
Calculus?
Yes.
Trig?
Now just imagine if you added some string theory in there.
Physics.
That sounds fun. So, Burger King has a $500 sandwich.
Huh?
Burger King has a $500 sandwich. What do you think?
I need to get a life. Penny flicking.
What? I don't think it caught it. I think the penny's too small.
Probably just moved too fast. But it went about a little over halfway across.
Yeah.
And it can stay there.
It can.
I found it tails up anyways.
One thing I have noticed, at least recently anyway, as I make my lunch for the day, I have noticed that I've been recording just a little bit more than I usually do during the week. So I may be starting to make a few more videos on this channel, or I may start putting a little more effort into making other videos as well on my extras channel. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to start seeing what the hell is going on, whether I can keep up the momentum on this channel and start recording a lot extra stuff here before I make a decision. But on that note, I do want to say that I am making plans on meeting up with a few other people, basically as often as I can, when I can, where I can, all that stuff. I'm planning on meeting up with people, making these videos a little bit more entertaining in the near future. So if you're looking forward to more people and possibly even more videos on this channel, feel free to let me know by giving the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't. But I do have my lunch cooking. I've got tea the water boiling for tea. So, yay.
these skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace this time, I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, I know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you.
So I was out in St. Louis Park. I wound up actually doing a price check. I'm planning on... I've got a project that I'm working on that I'm still trying to figure out how to do, how to finish. I've got another project that I want to start, and I found out that for the project itself, it'll cost me about $35. Plus it'll cost me an additional $15 for some Gorilla Glue. And that'll be used for upcoming projects, including the one that I want to start. On that note, I did also stop at... So I was at Home Depot. I also stopped at the PetSmart next door. Did a little price shopping there, because I was considering getting an animal. The only bird that I was interested in was one of those parrots that... it was one of the ones where it did not have the little head frill on it. So, I was considering getting that until I saw the price tag of $650. But, I will say this. If I had the money, I would definitely get that bird. If I got a bird like that, I would also need to get a cage for the bird, big enough for it to actually move around, and I would need to get a few toys to put in the cage so the bird could play, and I would need to find a place in my apartment for the cage, as well as a few perches that I could put inside my apartment so that I could let the bird out. And I would need to get food. For those of you looking to get an animal as a pet or a kid, there's a lot that goes into getting a pet or a kid. So, if you're not ready to spend the money to take care of another creature, whether it be a pet or a kid, if you're not ready to spend the money to take care of it, don't get it. But with my trip today, I did find out, just with the past week or so, I've been like, go, 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 do this, do that, do this, do that, finish up everything, do everything. I did find out I am sore as heck. My whole body hurts. And it's partially from pushing myself, partially from not taking care of myself. Because for the last couple months prior to this past week, I've been a lazy-ass motherfucker. And just this past week, I've been go, go, go. And for those of you who don't know, I've said this a few times in my videos. For those of you who do not know, I was run over by a garbage truck about 20 years ago. For the last 3 or 4 months, I haven't been taking care of myself. And with the combination of me just suddenly out of the blue taking care of myself and with the weather changes, my broken bones are hurting. Now, I'm not saying that to complain. I know it's only my fault when it comes to the reason why my joints hurt. I'm the reason my joints hurt, because I never took care of myself. I take full responsibility for that. I'm just saying, I didn't realize how bad it got. Also, that does lead into a question that somebody put on my Discord. Now, I do plan on answering this question in an upcoming Q&A video, but I do also want to answer it here, for those of you who do not watch those Q&A videos. It revolves around how much I bring in financially and where I get my money. My answer to that is, I don't talk about that stuff. I keep that information to myself. So, speculate all you want on where the money comes from and how much I earn. Speculate all you want. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything.